And welcome back. I hope you've all managed to grab yourself some sustenance and a wee drink. But we shall dive straight back into combat. And
yes,
it is Mara's.
We return to my inn position.
Yes, so you're still standing in the window with the fight ringing from above and another one from below.
Yeah. Let's see here. Is the range of said spell? Let me just shuffle through my deck and search for the card that I want before we shuffle it. There it is.
We get a whole break to decide.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. So Mara's gonna try and climb.
Okay.
We're gonna have another cannonball.
Athletics check.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Tennis ball.
Yeah. Athletics. Yeah. Oh, we're dealing with high numbers now. 4
minus.
No, you go the same way. You go the same way as Garvin.
-1. So yeah.
Oh Christ! Those dice roll a lot. You take 15 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
Shit.
And I would like you to make roll me a d20 plus strength if you've got it.
Oh, I have it. It's -1.
Right, well, just roll me a flat d20 then.
Okay. 16.
Okay, you strike Garvin because he has not moved. So you've fallen directly on top of him, and he takes half of this damage that you just took.
Right. So that.
And he will make. If you make him a strength saving throw as well, or both of you will be knocked prone.
Do they fall in an awkward position? Where they're like,
let's see what happens with this this strength saving.
Strength saving throw. Shit, this. You put it on the NPC sheet, so everything looks really weird. Saving throw.
Sorry. You can just turn it. You can just turn it back on the bottom right, and turn
18.
it back in. No, he doesn't expect that to be coming, and he's just turned round at the last minute as if to try and grab you, and you plummet to the ground. You both take that damage, and as you're sort of knocked prone, that you're basically lying there, straddling Garvin on the ground.
Sorry, Garvin.
And you can see he's confused, like, that hurt, but this is quite pleasant. That sort of go across his face without him saying anything.
Yes, I love the meme that is their relationship.
I've been hit by a beautiful woman who's now straddling me as we're about to be stabbed to death by drow.
What a way to go, eh?
Roll for chubby. No. No, he's not a sex pest.
And I think that's her turn, right?
You got a bonus action.
I move the spirit weapon closer.
Yep, that's fine. It's 20 feet, so it's right next to you.
Is it within range to attack something?
I'm pretty sure you can only move it or attack.
No, you move it. It's movement and attack.
All right, in that case, yes, you can attack one of them with it. In that case,
Yeah, we'll take the wounded one.
There isn't a wounded. Oh no, there is a wounded one. Yes.
Yeah, because you only hit one. Wow, that's another nat 1.
Well,
This homemade dice tray might lead to a very dark place soon.
Okay, that was a good round. So you've now got eight. You've now got eight drow that have all got advantage against you and Garvin because you're knocked him prone. So they're just going to split. You're going to get 4 attacks, and Garvin's going to get 4 attacks. So the first 4 are on you.
Yep. And I have high AC.
Yes.
So the first two are a 15 and an 11. And the second two are an 18 and a 16.
Sorry, what was that one?
18 and
18 and 16 were the second two.
Oh, let me check. Oh, yeah, they hit. I think
So
11.
that's 3 hits, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, are you? Aye, because you've got your shield.
Yeah, Mara's AC is 17.
But
she's not in. They're not in.
She's not in her armor.
Yeah, she's not.
Yeah.
She's in a. This is what makes the thing with Garvin so more awkward, because Garvin's wearing leather breeches and nothing else, and Mara's in a nightie.
Yeah.
Dan, you know what to do.
No. No.
So what is your AC at this moment in time, Mr. Terrorblades as Mara?
Right.
Like the front of a romance novel.
11 doesn't hit anyway. So.
No.
13.
So that would be 10 plus 3, so 13, yeah. Plus my hopes and dreams.
Have your shield with you?
Nah.
Yes, you did pick up your shield.
Yeah, and I have a +1 shield.
So it's 16.
Wait, what?
It's your
No.
10 plus your dex plus your 3 shield.
Yeah, and I don't have any deck.
Oh, you don't have any dex.
Oh.
Oh.
So those 3 attacks do 12 slashing damage to you,
Right.
and then 4 attacks on. Oh no, that's only. Shit! I was meant to roll them at advantage. I've only actually rolled 2 on you, but I've done 3 attacks. So if another one hits, right, that one is a 16. So that's the 3 that you've taken, and the 4th one, sorry, is a 7. So you're going to take 1 more dice damage. That's a 7. So it's
That's
19 damage total.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was rolling them 2 at a time, but forgot it was meant to be advantage. So I'd only rolled 2 attacks. None of them were a natural 20. So first attack on Garvin's a 17.
Nope. No way, yeah.
I must do, because he doesn't have his armor on either. He's just got
No.
his shield and a pair of pants.
He's got his shield, his +1 dexterity, and his fighting style. So 15.
Okay. So that was 17 to begin with, was it?
Yes.
Because yeah, and then the second one was a 21.
Dang.
Third one was an 18.
Dang.
And the 4th one was an 18 as well. So he's taking all 4.
Jesus, your rolls, man.
Yeah.
High numbers.
They're modified rolls. That's not what the
Yeah,
natural dice are. So,
Belia. Asmodeus. Hail Satan.
23 points of slashing damage.
Motherfucker.
That's nothing.
Says the barbarian. Lying on the roof.
I'm alive now.
I'm fine.
So we have 2 Silken Woe assassins. You moved behind Alton, did you, Celir?
I think I'm still in front of him.
He's in front of me because I was 45
Yeah.
total away from drow. So depending on
Yeah,
where they are, I'm not sure.
But I'm with Alton.
Yeah.
In that case, they're going to move to Cyric, who's only 30 feet away.
Ooh.
Oh no, he moved as well.
No.
You're
Yeah,
45 feet as well.
Yes.
Ooh.
Decisions.
We skedaddled.
Promises.
Wait, can I cripple our arse?
Excuse me?
Are they rogues?
Do you want to cripple your arse?
Oh no, I don't worry, I'm not forgetting that. I know they can dash.
I was like, cunning action dash?
I'm now wondering is who they go for. Nah, they're going to continue to pursue Celir, so that's exactly what they do. Cutting ash dash straight in front of you.
Come at me, boy.
One of them has to take an additional 2d4
2d4
as well from my
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
arrows,
yeah.
So
You do that. You roll that.
It happens on the end of his turn, I believe. But you can roll it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Should be.
2D at the end of its turn. So if
Yeah.
you roll it, but they don't get it straight away, and it's just the 2d4. There's no modifier added to it.
Mm-hmm.
So first one with advantage on you. No sneak attack because it's on its own, and it rolls a 17.
Calling words.
Uh-huh.
-7.
Oh, I want it.
Then. And then the second one, it rolls a natural 20. And
Sorry, bro.
It is
Different
what it
dice.
is.
How did the fireball go last round? By the way?
They all save.
Yeah, they kind of
Mm.
dexterity the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
We do say it like that. It's all they're like doing trapeze artist stuff around it.
Hi-yo, hi-yo, hey, hi-yo.
Hey, oh,
Yeah.
pyramid. Yay.
rolled fairly badly for the crit. 26 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
Not
I have an
bad.
important question to make. No,
No, you go down, you lose your rage, so you're not raging. So you take full damage.
Yep, I'm
Don't
down.
worry, I've not forgotten that.
I was just thinking, I was like, did I rage? I was like, did I rage? I did not. I am down again.
Because you bonus action was to Misty Step.
Yeah.
So you couldn't have raged.
Sad.
Mm.
We barely knew ye.
It's fine.
And
It only just begun.
They take damage now. One of them.
yes, so the 2d4 takes the 5 damage.
Yes.
Now they're right next to the edge of the roof.
They are?
Weren't you near the edge? You were like 30 feet away. How big is this roof?
I was actually 45 feet away from wherever Drow is, so that
Yeah.
Squid can decide.
Extrapolate.
And Salir was just next to you, if I'm right.
Yeah.
So,
He would have been
so that-
slightly in front of me by maybe 5 feet, I believe. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's 40
fair
feet
enough.
movement. So
Anyway, Droll moves up and he looks you right in the eye, Alton, says, we can't possibly risk this one getting to its feet again. And
I
he
like.
auto crits you if he hits.
I like how Squid made this beautiful inside map, and now we're fighting on the roof and on the street.
Right, I need to work out how it works because I've never done this before.
It's advantage because it's prone, and then it's 2 failed death saves immediately.
Right. But it's an auto crit as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the 2 failed death saves immediately.
Oh,
In that
shit.
case, he rolled
Unless
22 to hit.
Unless he can roll 200 damage, in which case I'm immediately dead.
Mhm.
No, he can't do that.
What?
So I'm not even going to
Bummer.
bother rolling, but that's 2 failed death saves.
Yep.
Garvin.
Garvin. He untangles himself from Mara.
Mm-hmm.
He sort of stands up, and he attacks. Yeah, the wounded one, because yeah,
Mm-hmm.
obvious. Fuck's sake. That is, oh yeah, and a D4 inside the box. Oh, that was a very. There we go. 16.
Yes, that does hit. And you don't need to roll because that one only had 2 hit points left.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, so he cleaves through that one, and then he kind of I guess he would look over, see if Mara's fine, and then sort of quickly just slash into another one.
Mhm.
You know, oh no. That is a 19.
That does hit as well.
That is a 19 on the dice.
All right. Good.
That's a
It's a
crit.
crit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right. Remind me, because I never crit.
Double your weapon damage.
Roll the damage dice twice.
Okay. Right. So that is a 3, 5, 12 total.
They've got 13 hit points. He's
Oh!
got 1.
Oh, motherfuckers! Wait, come on, Bless, do something. No.
No, that you can't add that to damage.
Ah. Oh, we should have gotten a +1 weapon. Damn it.
Cyric.
Yes.
We need to start cleaning
Seeing-
up these drow.
But they've moved away from me. Because the way I
Yes.
see where I'm basically
Yes.
two
So
sides of them.
they're now 90 feet away from you.
It shouldn't matter. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I'll stay where I am and fire them in the backs.
Like a true
I-
brave warrior.
I'm brave like this. The first one's a crit fail. The second one just a 25. No,
Yep.
yeah.
So
Wait,
they're both injured. Do you attack the one on the left or the one on the right?
I attacked the one that survived my poison. Because he didn't go down, did he?
Okay, yeah, the acid. Sorry, acid, yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah,
In that case, you
yeah.
kill him.
And Siri goes, yes! And well, that's all, folks.
That's all. Sorry.
Alton.
Quill will sort of chirp, and Alton will put his hand out forward, and Quill will say, Laius. And that will be healing word.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck's sake.
And how does Alton feel seeing Celir go down, and the guy just looking you in the eye as he just sort of slowly pushes his sword into your unconscious companion?
He is hurriedly casting spells. he's trying to keep it together.
Fuck.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna give you a basic bitch one. Sorry.
It's enough.
Yeah, so that's 8.
That is enough.
Ham.
Humana.
There is and there isn't a lot of decisions here.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation.
Kind of is.
See, I'm lucky. All I have to do is hit things with an axe.
I know.
Yeah.
I gotta think of like
Spells?
Rage eternally.
what's Drow wearing?
Breastplate, armor, leather breeches, and boots.
So metal.
I know.
I guess what I'm gonna do on my turn.
Shocker.
Yeah. Yeah. Alton will sort of, his eyes will glow sort of a deep amber red, and there will be like soot and the sparks coming from his hands, and like a shadow will move into the undershirt of the drow, essentially to get the breastplate. Or if there's chain or whatever, I can't remember exactly what you said.
Breastplate.
Breastplate, yeah. So he will heat metal, second level.
Ooh.
Is there
Nope.
an attack? Is it just happen? Because
Yep.
it's long since you've used it.
Just
He
happens.
knows it.
And he essentially will take 2d8 fire damage. I can put it in chat if you want to.
No, it's okay. I'm just
Yeah.
looking out.
Yeah. Don't believe there's any sort of a save he can make. Does take
No,
concentration.
it's a save if he wants to hold on to something he could.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. So that's fine.
Save
2d8
versus
fire
death.
damage.
Well, that's good. So he takes 12 fire damage.
Mhm.
Alton moves his full movement away.
Mhm. So you're now 30 feet away because your movement's
Yes.
25.
Indeed. And again, Alton would say, "The ring." Just
Oh, I'm on for uses.
I know. Whatever. Alton doesn't actually know that, but
Is it fair to say Alton is a bit stressed at the moment?
yeah, Alton is definitely sort of, his eyes are darting around the battlefield on the roof here, sort of saying, what can he do? And he is racking his brain currently as to what his course of action should be. He didn't expect there to be people on the roof. He just thought, up, kill the wizard. Yeah, so he's like, from the second he arrived on the roof, he's like,
Roll me a d20.
very well. That is a 8.
Okay. You feel something that you have not experienced before, and it is a surge of fey energy from your home plane.
Mm-hmm.
And what would that look like if you're going a bit Super Saiyan? You know, there's a power up happening here. So what would that look like to anyone that's willing or able to see?
It would be a greenish, blackish smoke swirling. Sort of starts to mystify almost around him. And there would be like a big green neon spark of energy between his two nubs.
And can I get you to roll a D100?
Yeah, you can.
Can I ask what a nub is?
You know, the little
Just a wee
horns.
small horn, you know,
Yeah.
as it's starting to grow. A wee
yeah.
nubbin
Like a
of the
bump,
horn.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is he growing more horns?
potentially.
Oh my god.
Let me
Imagine
see.
a Super Saiyan form with more horns.
Where's it?
Damn.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to find my tens.
We're as excited as you are.
I understand. Okay. 27.
Why do I hear the Sailor Moon theme? I don't know.
Okay. For the next minute, all of your spells have a casting time of 1 bonus action.
Oh my god.
That's wonderful.
Whoa! What?
This is my own homebrewed Fey Magic Surge table. But yes, so anything that in your spell list at the moment has a bonus action casting time.
For those who remember back in the day in World of Warcraft, Pompiro, when you could fire 2 fireballs in the same round.
Can I actually add something that happens to
Yes.
him when this is happening?
Mhm.
His hair grows out at the back,
So
and it
So a
goes.
mullet?
Proper Super Saiyan.
It's sort of like Super Saiyan 3, we'll say. So it goes
Yeah.
back down around his butt, but he's small, so it's probably just
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
regular haircut for people. And like it almost looks like there's something feral about him for sure. He looks much more animalistic in nature. His cheekbones sharpen a bit, and
yeah.
Yeah.
Got his fangs.
he already has fangs.
Yeah.
But
Do
they
you-
do elongate slightly. Yeah.
Do you point and say something, Go Tanks?
No, he doesn't actually have that hair. It is Alton's hair, but at the back of it, it just grows a little bit. As wild as he is looking, just even more so.
So that happens
That's
at the end
better.
of your turn, so you can't use a bonus action this time around.
I
Is
already
that-
used it anyway for the healing word.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
of course, so you did.
Yep.
So Lear.
Once more, like a puppet without strings. Right behind Drow, which is like,
Good evening.
I'm still here.
May I come in?
I'm just going to keep stabbing you till your friend runs out of spells.
That's what they say every single time. He doesn't run out of spells. I'm gonna kill the assassin next to him.
I think Alton at the moment is in the corner going,
Yeah.
I think every time Salir goes down and gets back up, like he's losing more blood, and he's like, while you're becoming more fake, he's becoming more vampire. Like every time,
that's really
circles
that's
around his eyes, like
Yeah.
his eyes are getting more and more bloodshot. Every time he's like getting closer and closer to like death, but he's like every time just rising back up.
He stops using the axe and starts like clawing them with his vampire claws.
Maybe. Bonus action raging.
Mhm.
Beat the shit out of this guy. I'm going to murder this assassin.
I want to point out though that's not bonus action Misty stepping away, Dondo.
I don't have my ring. I
I'm
don't
just
have any
joking.
more.
Alton just keeps doing this with his ring, and Salir keeps ignoring him.
Oh, yeah, I know. Listen, Salir is Salir. He's going to do what he wants. Alton knows.
Listen,
this.
we have two very feral people on this roof.
Yeah.
No,
Are
absolutely.
not listen to anybody.
I just wait for the snake to turn into a bear and just make it a trio.
Well, who knows?
24 to hit.
That hits.
If you want to survive, you should be ring.
13 damage to the assassin.
Yep, he's still alive.
All right, second attack.
Natural one.
Oh.
He's fine.
He doesn't run out of spells. Miss.
I
He has
do,
lost a lot of blood.
however. This is goddamn poison. I hate it so much.
You used reckless,
Yeah.
and you rolled 2 nat ones.
No, I am poisoned, so I only roll 1 dice.
Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah.
I have been poisoned this entire combat.
Yeah.
And still somehow surviving.
Yeah. You're sort of pale and green.
Yeah.
Fine. Totally fine.
He's like ichor is probably coming out of his mouth. Like his blood isn't red anymore. He's now black and gooey. He's just like, I'm so done with this.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Bear with me.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
Gotta love these. Gotta love these dice. I would love to not be poisoned at this moment. I sure would love it if our healer was up here with us.
Yeah. If only she could climb. Because my plan was to just walk up there and then do the mass healing word. Because I would hit everybody within 60 feet.
It doesn't heal a lot, and I'm like the only one damaged.
No.
It's usually the way.
Mara,
He's a good tank.
It is your turn.
It is the life I live.
So Mara's looking kind of pale as well.
Oh God.
And she will kind of
We're all dying.
like desperate times. And she'll open her holy book, and she'll speak 2 words, Hosek and Biktok. And she'll snap 2 fingers, and she will cast Spirit Guardians at level 4. So around her, two creatures appear. One is like it's still Spirit Guardians, but there's one of them is like a dog sphinx that has like huge claws, and the other is like a cat sphinx, and they both have huge claws, and they both seem like they're just about to eviscerate every drow within the entire area.
What the hell is this thing?
Spirit Guardians. I'm just modifying it.
Now you're going
God.
Egyptian on us.
That's so
Yeah.
fucking cool. You have Anubis and shit. Go for it.
I have pictures for it as well, but
I already I have it in my head. I know exactly what you're going for.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're kind of just ready for the drow to move.
Yeah. Oh my God. Cool.
I mean, I'm
thinking Androsphinx.
Oh.
Androsphinx. Which one is
I mean,
that?
I've got a page open of ancient Egyptian words because I play an Egyptian in another game. So, do you need any ancient Egyptian words? Because I have a tab open already.
Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh card. I did not.
So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
what does that do? Explain what the effect of the spell is when
Right. Let's see here. Call for Spirit Guardians. 15 feet When you cast a spell that designates any number of creature you can see to be unaffected by it, and an affected creature's speed is halved in the area. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it makes a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Failed save, it takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Right, that's fine. So,
Or save
any bonus action or movement? You are still currently
Shit.
lying on the ground
I've-
unless you want to stand up.
Yeah, that was the idea. She would stand up first.
Yeah, that's fine. Just being sure.
I also had another thing to do, but I would get too excited about Spirit Guardian, so I can't do it now. I was gonna attack with the scythe first, but fuck it.
Whatever, man. It's awesome.
No, wait. It's not
You
gonna
can.
be
The scythe's a bonus action. You can.
Yeah. So scythe still kind of it attacks one of them.
Mhm.
That is a 17.
Yep. Let's just say it's the one that Garvin left on 2 hit points, so it's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Or not good. I rolled a 7 on my D8, but never mind. Right. So they're kind of now just.
So they all
standing there.
now have to. The 6 of them have to make wisdom saving throws to get their
Yep.
wisdom. Okay. First 2. 15 and a 7.
Fails.
Second 2, a 5 and an 11.
Fail.
And the last 2, a 17 and a 4.
1 succeeded.
So that's 5 failures.
Right. And
Now,
so
for the convenience of time, if you just roll the damage once, and I'll just
Yeah.
apply it to all 5 of them.
6, which would come on brain. That'll be 13.
Right, you kill all 5 of them because they've only got 13 hit points.
Awesome.
So what does that look like when Anubis kicks into action?
So they pop in, and the drow like stand for a moment, and just as they're about to like start moving, there's like a whirlwind of claws and like animal sounds as they're just sort of eviscerating the drow, like as blood just squirts everywhere. So
Fair enough.
there's like a whirlwind of claws, and like they're fuck, what is the word? They're like very precise with their attacks, so they'll slice throats, and I don't know. I'm too excited. They'll be very precise with their attacks, is what I'm trying to say.
The one that survives, he attacks you and he hits you with a 23, doing 7 points of slashing damage.
Should I add all the damage?
What do you mean?
Because I did. How much did I say? Because I rolled
13.
It was 13, and then I had 2 more d8s to add.
Well, does he take half damage, or is it?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I thought there was no damage on a success. Apologies.
Oh no. Right. I've already forgotten the number I said.
13.
13. Shit.
Plus
13, 17.
You need to get to 26 to kill him.
Yeah, no, I don't. But
Right.
so now I'm up to 22? 23?
Okay, so he's got, so that's 11. So he's got 2 hit points left. The last one.
There's just 1 left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he does hit you, does 7 points of damage to you. Is
Right.
Spirit Guardian's a concentration spell?
Yep.
Concentration check. It's only a DC.
Shit.
So con
Inside
save.
box. 16, so yeah.
Right. So you keep
Still
your
takes
Spirit Guardians up.
11.
That is fine.
That brought me desperately close.
Silken Moor Assassin is, for his bonus action, going to take a.
Oh, he better not.
He's going to take a potion out of his belt and
Slap it out of his hand.
No.
Use my reaction to put the cap back on.
I use my free action, interact with object, to stop that.
As a vampire, I deny him this pleasure.
Not today.
You don't want those calories.
Haven't you heard? It's like full of carbs. I don't know anything about dieting.
Star player.
So you see him, you see his wounds knit up and bleeding staunch and things like that, and he seems to be in a better state than he was. He then attacks you. Did you reckless the last round?
Of course I did.
Just double checking. It's not a great roll though. That's 16.
Of course I'll hit.
11, 12, 14 points of damage.
Of course I'm still alive.
And Drow is going to turn. He is. He's going to
Easy there,
use
Salju.
his bonus action to disengage, and he's going to move 30 feet to Alton and basically said, I really can't have you heal that one anymore.
Giddy is becoming a problem.
Yeah.
And he rolls a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Downside is there's no fucking sneak attack now. He does 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
This guy.
Garvin,
This guy.
there is a plethora of eviscerated drow around your feet and one left standing in front of you, and it is not looking very well.
He will attack this poor lone straggler who didn't think to flee.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, wait. I have. No, wait. He does not have bless anymore. That is a whopping miss because I don't think 11 is a hit.
No.
Come on, Garvin, don't. Please, Garvin, don't. In the box, I am still learning. For fuck's sake! That's a nat 1.
Oh.
I love it.
Any bonus action?
I don't think. I mean, I don't know if I'm missing anything, but I don't think he has bonus actions.
He has
It's like action surge, and these things are bonus
Yeah.
actions. Yeah.
But he's
You,
used
you
action
use
surge.
them. Yeah,
he
that's
is,
fine.
then yeah, he's
Okay.
crippled.
Cyric.
Yeah.
Hello.
Harrow.
Oh, Harrow.
Well, seeing Drow march over towards Alton and just realizing how jacked he looks, he thinks to himself, he'll be fine.
I love our team. I love our team so much. This is normal.
Yeah. These things
Haven't-
happen.
Haven't seen him like this before, but he looks pretty good.
Alton just hit fey puberty.
Yes.
I have hair when I did not have hair before.
No, well, I'm just gonna let's see. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna fire more blasts. Well, that's all I can do.
Pop.
Let's see. First one's a 23 to hit. The other one's a 13, sadly.
The second one misses, but the first one does deal damage. You bloody the remaining Silken War assassin.
And I'll use a healing word on my good friend Salir.
I feel
How
so
many spell slots do you guys have left? Just so you're not taking any sort of note of these things.
I have one first level, which I'm gonna use now,
Okay.
and I don't have any more second level. So this is this is what I have left.
Cool.
I have. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'll move as close as I need to in order to cast this on Sleer, because it's only 30 feet of range. So I will have to move up. I think my full movement even.
No, you won't be able to because he's 90 feet.
will-
He's 90 feet away from you.
Oh well.
And you've used your act.
Did he
You've
not
used your
move last time?
He didn't.
No,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
nope.
because he's within
well,
range with his laser beams.
yeah, but
Okay.
nothing else. Well,
Alton's not a healing mood. That's all.
Save it.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I'll move a bit, like 25 feet towards
That's fine.
just.
Alton, you have a one-eyed drow in front of you, looming over you, and he's just stabbed you in the side with a short sword.
Alton will look at him and he'll crawl up him to his face. And looking straight in his eyes, he will cast Dissonant Whispers.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just the thought of that.
Yeah.
A creepy child crawling up your stomach and casting dissonant whispers.
Yeah. He
Dro.
sorry, man. It's a wisdom
His-
save.
His
Anyway.
breastplate is still hot.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's do this first, though.
No, because if I climb up, I get hit with that.
Right, okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay.
He
You
does it.
jump up and grab his
He-
face.
no, no.
It's only if you leave it on, you get hurt.
He does it. No, if I come into contact, I take 2d8. Let me think.
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
No, wait.
Yeah. So as normal, I presume I take 2d8.
Yep. Just if you roll the dice and then both of you will take the same damage.
As he stares deep into his eyes.
Just don't fail with the dissonant whispers. So
6.
Okay.
Let me just reflect that. Yep. And he look into his eyes.
goddamn.
And it's a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
And what he'll be hearing is whispers coming from almost inside his head, saying, "No, no, no, no."
That was a 13.
He will take 3d6.
3.
Is that what he also hears in his head?
No, that's from
Yeah.
that's from the ground where Salir is.
I'm standing. I haven't been downed yet.
Okay, good.
3.
11 plus 4, 15 psychic damage,
Okay.
and he is frightened of me. And
He's gonna run away with you on him.
I think
he
he
must.
just can't move closer, but he gets disadvantage if he attacks or something.
Yeah, it's whatever the frightened thing is. But anyway, he has to. In this thing anyway, it says if the creature doesn't. Oh yeah, he has to move his speed away from me.
All right, yeah, that's part of the spell, but that's more than just the frightened condition, but that's fine.
That's amazing.
Is that if he's still got a reaction, which he does, so that is fine.
Yeah. Well, and then Alton will sort of kick back off his chest. He'll do a flip, and Alton himself will say, "No, we can't have him getting back up." And he will cast a Witch Bolt at 4th level with his bonus action.
Now,
Yes.
you can't. The one thing with that is you can't choose to. Everything is now a bonus action.
Thought you said spells are at a bonus.
Yes, so the Dissonant Whisper was a bonus action. So
So-
you can't use 2 bonus actions.
Oh, well, okay.
It's
So
actu-
as
It
an action,
sounded
like,
it
yeah,
sounded really good, but it's actually negative because it then means you can only cast 1 spell per turn.
Go still attack with your sword.
oh, okay, that's confusing. I didn't understand that going in. Okay then.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a double
whatever.
whammy. It's like all your spells are bonus actions. All of your spells
Yeah. No,
can only be used as a bonus action.
okay, that's
But
fine.
it means you
Original.
can disengage or dash and things like that as well. So if you want to move away or further, you can.
Or
Oh my
stab
god.
it.
You
Mm.
crawl up on him, dissonant whispers, and then you disengage away and disappear.
I mean, I'll probably follow him as he goes. So
Yeah, I mean, he's directly away from you is back into engaged with Slayer. So that'd be the way, because that would be 30 feet movement. He would just be back because he's like disengaged from Slayer, gone 30 feet to you. You've cast that. He's frightened and he's moved 30 feet back again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But that's fine. Roll me a d20 again.
Okay.
Once it kicks in, it kicks in.
Yeah.
And until things settle down, it's more and more likely every turn.
6.
Another D100, please.
Fuck.
Now, at this moment in time, because I don't know what's going to happen, you're 5 feet away from Drow and 10 feet away from Salir as we stand if you've followed him at your full movement.
92.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
You feel some sort of effect take over you, but you don't know what it is.
Actually, I've thought of something. Would I have been able to just like hit him with the sword I got out?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that with the bastard sword or whatever it's called. The whatever.
Rapier.
Rapier.
No, it's not
No,
a rapier. I gave my
no,
rapier away.
That's right. That's
Right.
right. You gave it away.
It's a short
Yeah.
sword.
It's a
Short sword of sharpness.
it's a vicious short sword. Yeah.
Vicious.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
oh,
That means something with a vicious weapon.
It,
I
it,
think-
it,
I
it
think
just
you get-
means it's a double d6 instead of one d6.
No, because it's a vicious, you get extra dice on a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh.
But what is it usually on a like if it's a vicious sword? It's probably
It would-
one d6.
It
Normally.
would normally be 2 d6 normally.
Also, so 4d6.
All right, vicious sword. Let us read
Yeah,
this.
let me
really
know.
Fast once it loads in 10 seconds.
You get an additional 2d, so you're going to roll
Yeah.
4d6.
additional
Jesus.
2d6. Yeah.
So you get 1 for the weapon, 1 for the crit, and another 2 because it's of its magical item properties.
what would a vicious battle axe cost?
It's exactly the same, but it'd be
That's good.
d8s.
10, 15,
No, but in money.
18.
Oh, I don't
So it's a total of 23 damage.
Did you add your modifiers?
Yeah, plus 5 as well with that. Because I got 18
Yeah,
plus 5. So.
He is looking pretty badly injured, but he is still up. And
I think Alton will scream. Ah! And it will be himself doing it. Well, whatever this is.
Eh,
There you go.
Can he talk while this is going
He has
on,
been.
or-
He has been talking. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
again, if ever Dombro wants to put flavor into it, that he stops talking or something, depending on whatever. But unless it's a very specific thing that rolls up, then no, it's not a problem. Okay.
I imagine it sounds sort of like you know in every cartoon ever when there's 2 people speaking.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 people speaking when he's talking.
Alright.
So sort of rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay, Samir.
he's having a moment.
Right. I'm gonna kill this assassin.
Okay.
He needs to
You
die.
can certainly try.
I'm gonna kill him very hard.
I'm gonna kill him hard.
I'm gonna recklessly kill him very hard.
Hard.
Nat 20, motherfucker.
Not 20 from a
Pro-
barbarian
to be-
is good.
To be fair, this probably will.
Yes.
This man's gonna die. Okay, that's not a lot. It's a bit better. 9 plus 7, 16, 18, 9, 16, 17, 18.
At 14 HP.
ooh.
The blood mist.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Get more blood. Get more of that blood back. Only one. But it's enough.
I love that flavor for vampire. That's so cool.
And even more flavor, since Dro is right next to me, and I've been absorbing all this blood, I'm going to leave my axe in the assassin and go and bite Dro.
Oh.
Oh.
I have that as an attack on my character sheet for bite. It does necrotic damage because I'm a vampire.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You catch a disease.
Yeah.
26 hit.
26 does hit.
And let me see the damage dice.
You have learned the ability to make blood pie.
Only 4 plus 5, so 9 damage. No, 10, 11 damage with the rage.
Okay.
And go ahead.
No, let's see your round first.
Oh, I gain temporary HP equal to the 5 necrotic, or the 4 necrotic that I gained. So
You did indeed. So
Green.
you see the life go out of him, and his eyes roll back in his head. And just as he falls to the ground, you see a burst of magic from his necklace, and he gets some healing.
Ooh.
He still does not look well. It's not like he has
He's
been
not looking well.
magically sustained back to his full health or
So
anything.
now we have one feral gnome right next to him and one feral vampire hanging over him.
Mara's gonna see you two guys like, what the fuck happened up there?
See what happens next.
Okay, Mara. There is one incredibly badly injured drow next to you, and that's it.
Mara
Which
is gonna...
inexplicably Garvin has missed twice.
Yeah.
Blood in his
Fucking
eyes.
hell.
He's got too much
Well, yeah.
empathy.
Mara's gonna sort of try to get to Garvin's eye level. Are you okay? And then the spiritual weapon attacks the drow. She's not even looking at it. The weapon just kind of does a whirl.
Oh, I'm fine, lass.
16.
They're ordinary one. Yeah, that does hit.
Yeah.
And you
Plus-
don't
Yeah.
need to roll because he's only got 2 hit points. So
Yeah.
Make me a perception check.
20 total.
Okay, that's a very good roll. As you look around as the last drow at you is killed, you can see that the shield coins have taken over this battle. They are winning, and all of the drow forces now around are either dead or retreating.
Awesome. Mara is going to cast Cure Wounds at level 3 on Garvin.
Okay. The other thing, because I hadn't finished talking there,
Oh,
the other
sorry.
thing that you, no, don't worry. The other thing that you can hear with a 20 is you can hear the loud crackle and roar of a fire that is starting to rage out of control, coming from the Overgold's lounge.
That's my bad.
It's all
Sorry,
good.
folks. Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
busy.
Sorry. Oopsie. Oh, shit. There we go. So he would get... Yeah, I'll add this.
Yeah, that's fine. You add it in.
Did my attack on Dro count as killing him?
No, because actually what it does is it's not like the
He was brought to
orc
zero,
one
but
where he
not
dies
dead.
and comes back. No,
Really?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's you drop down to 1 HP and then bump up. Got it.
So he pulls out a potion as well.
Slap it out of his hand.
No.
I need an ability to do that. I want that to somehow become a spell.
Yeah. Barbarian ability. Slap.
That sounds like a superior that you're rolling. You want to stop rolling a superior HP?
Watch him just happily nod to himself.
Mm,
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah. That it has a taste.
And with that,
Licorice.
because I rolled very well, you can see the majority of his wounds clear up, and he is looking pretty okay. Rolled 29 HP.
Mother.
It's 8d4 plus 8.
Sometimes I feel like I can be replaced by a healing potion.
They're very expensive, though.
Yeah.
So
At least we know we
maybe not.
cost him a lot of money this day.
Okay. So he.
That's Siric's turn?
No, it's
No,
Drows,
it's
because that's
Drows.
just a bonus action.
Oh no, yeah, sorry. I was
Fortunately.
thinking Garvin. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What does he do now?
He's still frightened, by the way.
Yeah, he only gets disadvantage if you're in his line of sight, and as he's turned to Salir, he can't see you because you're behind him. So yeah, I think he's all in. He's just going to attack Salir again.
Come at me, bro.
That is an 18,
Yes.
and that is a 7 points of slashing.
Don't got
No,
anything without your friends here.
Yeah, exactly. They are not.
They've
They're
got
super-
nothing.
They're super dangerous as a pack, but once you've weeded them out, they're not too
They've got
bad.
nothing without those assassins here.
Super.
Yeah, I think I like because it's the temporary HP that's going down. So I think like as he's like going to stab, like Salir just kind of like either like catches it or something like a blood wall cover like a patch of blood covers his hand and he like stops it, or like he just can't quite get in too deep because like the blood inside him hardens to prevent
Yeah.
the knife from going in.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's cool.
Garmin.
Right. Looking up at the building, does he feel comfortable climbing this building?
Intelligence check as before.
Motherfucker, inside the thing.
Please.
Now, I don't mean to alarm anybody here, but that's a
He's a-
whopping 5.
He's an underground
Yeah.
creature.
He can
Yes.
definitely climb this wall. There is no problem at all.
Garvin will climb this wall.
Oh man. Oh,
Athletics
man.
with disadvantage.
Right. We're starting. That was cocky. Better. There we go. That is 11.
Oh god.
No,
Again?
he just can't get. He just can't get. He goes up and he slips and drops down again. And he goes up and he slips and drops down again. But he just can't find purchase.
Mara's
No
pretending
damage
that
because he can't climb up high enough to actually. The difference was before because he was already high. They fell.
Yeah.
But, here he's
Mara
just
pretends that she's
scrabbling on the wall and not getting anywhere.
Mara pretends that she's not seeing it,
Yeah, that's
and the two spirit guardians are sort of engaged with each other, so they're not caring what he.
Also pretending not to see it.
Yeah, also not pretending to see that.
fine. Sirik,
Yeah.
it is yourself.
Yes. I would like to.
Shouldn't he be taking a 2d8 fire damage?
Oh, you should have done. Yes, do
Yeah.
that again.
Yeah.
You're quite correct. I will put a wee marker on him so I
Yeah.
remember that.
How
wait.
1 in a million do we want to be? I could try charming him.
What?
He's gonna have a high charisma.
He's also got advantage on it because he's a drow.
Yeah.
But how 1 in a million do we want to bet on?
If we had taken precautions to reduce that stat, I'd say go for it, but we haven't. You know?
Uh, I
what 2d8 fire damage?
Yeah.
How much? Sorry.
Oh, sorry, man.
Have you rolled
I didn't even roll it. I'll do it right now.
Sorry.
Sorry, that's 12.
Got 2 entranced with the careless whispers.
Epic sax man in the background.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
If
you
I...
moved up. You were 90. You moved up 25. So you're 65 feet away from this.
Oh, god damn it. I should have moved all my full movement last turn. Oh, well. Well, no need to. Yeah, I suppose I will just do what I always do.
Laser beams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lasers.
Finger guns.
First one's a miss, the second one's a crit.
Yeah, and you do. Yeah, that's right.
We can knock this guy down.
So
29
that's
HP.
16.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Cool.
I'm done.
He absorbs it.
Mm.
Alton.
Alton, he's 15. He's 10 feet behind him. So Alton will get up in his face.
Mm-hmm.
He will drop the heat metal.
Mm-hmm.
And he will climb up his torso,
Mm-hmm.
look him in the eye, and he will 4th level witch bolt him.
Okay.
Are the last of
now-
your spells?
Hmm?
How many spells do you have left?
I have some.
Now, if you're that close, is that not disadvantage because it's a ranged attack? Yes, it's a ranged attack. So that's you roll, but it's at disadvantage because you've crawled up so close to him.
Okay. And I'm adding what to this spellcast, I presume.
Yeah, your spellcasting and your proficiency bonus.
Plus 8.
Yes. 18. 17.
17 does not hit.
Okay. And I will cry to that because that was the move. And then I will hatchaw him in the face.
Mm-hmm. You can hatchaw him in the face.
Okay, that's better. 17 plus.
His AC is 18, so if you've got more than
I
a plus
do, I
one,
do.
so you will hit him. So that's 1d6.
Okay, so the short sword is just 1d6 then.
Unless you crit, you
Yeah.
only get all those extra dice if you crit.
Okay, cool. Where is it?
Plus your dex, which is like a 2, 3.
No, I'm just wondering if I'm adding anything to it.
It's just 1d6 plus your dexterity.
Okay, 1d6
Yeah.
plus 2. Okay, so 7.
Cool.
Ja.
If you want, you don't need to add dexterity. You can add strength if you want.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Sorry. I didn't
Let's not
mean to
do that.
limit your options.
Yeah, we're totally fine.
Leave it open, you know.
And a d20.
What?
Can you roll a d20 again? See how.
Oh
your
yes,
surge is going?
yes.
Please.
12.
12. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
Finish this.
Clear.
All right. So he's gonna reach back, grab his axe from the dead assassin, which I kind of just imagine he kind of just slumped over on his knees, just like
I'm saying that's a
down.
bonus action.
a nice weapon holster. So I'll just grab it and then from the back, just like do a witch swing around.
Mhm.
Recklessly.
And pop goes the drow.
26. Does that hit?
Yes. it
Oh,
does.
another 26.
This dice is only rolling 16s.
I mean, it's not a bad number to roll.
No,
No, it's
not.
great. It's just. And then.
Could roll 1 on a drow with 2 health.
19 damage.
That kills him. How would you like to kill him?
So how I imagine is Alton like on his breastplate in front of his face. So I'm going to sweep the axe underneath Alton's legs, like through Dro.
Sweep the leg. But Sensei, sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
And to get my 1d6 HP back.
You do indeed.
11 health.
Oh, I thought you were going there for a while.
Going where?
When you were down.
Oh, it was close. Oh. And then, yeah, I mean, there's no more enemies on the roof.
There's no more enemies on the roof.
No targets on radar.
As you kill him, and there's a sort of a few moments of deathly silence, you all notice it is silent, and there's a few sort of shouting from guards, but you can hear all the combat from below has ended.
Crackling fire.
And if any of you go and look over the roof, there are the remnants of the drow are either being corralled up as prisoners or are escaping down alleyways. But as Mara did say, there is a roaring inferno of a fire, and you all find yourselves on the roof of a building that is engulfed in flames. And a wee bit early, I think that's where we'll end the stream today.
Can I just heal myself quickly?
Nope.
No.
No, on you go, you can.
Yeah, because I have
That's
4
not-
HP.
But the one thing that falling off the roof, you and Garvin are not on the roof of a burning building. You can quite
Thank
safely walk away.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well,
Yeah. Oh.
I mean,
Oh,
that was just the 4.5 hour combat.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, just
Plus
a bit.
the 2 hours last week.
It was an hour and a half last week,
Yeah.
and it's almost a full 3 hours today.
Yes, all right. So,
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
this
Yeah.
episode
Sounds-
name will be Combat is Drowging On.
oh,
oh,
what a drug.
What do you mean you're kicking me out of the group?
Every week.
Fine, you can come back. Just don't do the puns again. Okay.
We got to do some fun character stuff. We got Alton to go crazy. We got Salir to go crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's crazy for another minute. Yeah.
Mara did a
And
lot of
there's a
crazy
ceiling
stuff
on,
down below as
there's
well.
like a roof on fire. So if we come back next week and he just falls into fire, I don't know what he's gonna do.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I think as you say that, remember it's a fortnight's time because not all of
Oh,
us
absolutely.
Yes.
next week, so it is a fortnight till our next stream.
We didn't actually
For
say
those
that earlier,
Americans,
did
a
we?
fortnight means 2 weeks.
It means a video game.
Do you not-
Go
Do you
ahead.
not have? do you
We
not see-
don't use it.
They don't use it.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
They lost it in the war.
Yeah, you know, we did.
Yeah, so next week we are missing and we'll back the week after.
Indeed.
Yeah, all right.
Like I bet nobody who plays Fortnite knows what a Fortnite is.
I mean, they're all like 12.
Yeah. No. Fortnite is not a word here in America, so we just doesn't. Oh, hold on, I gotta read some stuff out.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
You have something
So,
nice.
first 3 days ago, while someone was streaming, I presume, Farothdal followed us.
Thank you for Afdal.
Appreciate it.
Every follow,
Thank you.
as always. And then today,
MVP.
2 hours ago, Gaming with Dan Hobbs has subscribed.
Ooh.
Yes,
So he's
and
in
he,
the
has,
running.
he has entered himself into the competition.
The competition that consists of just us and him.
Well, it's not actually us. So he's got a very good chance of winning. There you go.
Indeed.
Yeah. And we appreciate that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Definitely.
And for always showing up every week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
He
the
is
fan
the
art.
MVP. He is the
And
MVP.
fan art, everything.
Can't wait to see next week's fan
So-
art.
Nope. Until 2 weeks from now, one fortnight, one less than a month, half a month away,
What are you-
bi-weekly.
What are you
Goodbye.
doing?
Gang signs.
No, I thought you were.
You're turning into terror, Jabber.
No,
I don't do
no,
gang
no.
signs.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
No.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I don't do gang signs. I just incriminate myself every week.
On a real note,
Yes.
all of our socials are below. All of these episodes go straight up onto our YouTube during the week after the episode is live. We might stagger them a bit considering that we're going to be missing.
Away for a fortnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that might
So
be a good
we might
idea.
do like a part 1 this week and part 1 next week, something like that,
And
just to keep it.
I'll be posting on the Twitter that podcast that I keep advertising all the time.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Sure.
I'll post it on the Twitter
Jabber does a
sometime.
podcast. Go and help support
Yeah.
Jabber and his podcast.
Come
Yeah, but
download
Jabber
it. Even if you
does.
don't listen to it, just download it.
It's a tip.
I mean, if you're gonna download it, you might as well listen to it.
Yeah, might as well. And then you're like, oh man, this is
Yeah.
kind of fun. And then download all of them. So just,
Indeed.
Yeah, so that's everything.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. We will see you again in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Same Savior time. I'm not doing that. Bye.
Have a
Bye.
great week, everybody.
See you later, guys.
Bye.